Hey, what's going on, everyone? Sly here with Flo. And Flo, so I was watching, see who's playing, who's not playing, and it seems like the Niners are resting quite a few guys. But one thing I saw that was very intriguing to me is Puka Nacua. He's gonna play, and they're saying he's gonna play until he does something special. Pretty much meaning they want him to break the record for the rookie, I believe, catches. So to me personally, when I saw that, I'm like, dude, this is such a great opportunity for Darrell Luter Jr. And I saw a few articles from Matt Barrows from The Atlantic talking about it could be a big game for him because he could come in, step up, shut down one of the best receivers in the NFL, a Pro Bowler, and has a chance probably to be the starter in the playoffs. You know, we've seen this so many times before. We talked about it in the last video how, remember Johnson, he came in with the Bills when Jug Flutie was the starter. He balled out, and all of a sudden he's named the starter in the playoffs in the wild card game against the Titans back in the day. So what are your thoughts on this, man? And what are you expecting from Darrell Luter Jr. out there on Sunday against the Rams?
Yeah, man, I'm expecting him to go out there and compete. Like you said, he's going to go up against, I know freaking Nacua is a rookie, but he's one of the better receivers. He's freaking a monster. So if this guy could go out there and prove himself to show that he could stop one of the best receivers, I don't know if he's going to keep him from getting that record because they're going to be going. They're going to be trying to get him that ball every single time. But if he's able to battle it out and make this guy work for it, show that he's a legit number one for the playoffs, because we need that. We need that guy opposite, or we just need that depth. Because obviously, Travarius Ward. Lenore's been playing okay this year.
He's been playing good.
Yeah, he's been playing good. But then we got guys like Ambry Thomas. Obviously, he's hurt. I don't trust him.
Yeah, he's up and down.
He's up and down. He's up and down. Who's your boy that we got from Atlanta?
Oh gosh,
I can't even think right now. Oliver. He's been toast. He's good on the blitz, but other than that, man, he's pretty much toast. So getting a guy like this, I understand he's a rookie, but he's a rookie with a lot of experience. He's what, 4-year starter at, was it South Alabama or something like that? So he has a lot of experience. I know he's not the biggest of names because he didn't go to a big school, but he knows the game. And a lot of times these guys who play 4 years, they're solid. Like your boy freaking from the linebacking core.
Jalen Graham?
Graham. He's
from Purdue, yeah.
From Purdue. 4 years, but they're ready to play right away because they have all that experience. I understand usually you want to get a guy maybe out of junior year as far as like their overall like projections, but still these guys who have experience, they're ready to go right away, even though that they're technically rookies. So I expect this guy to do big things. And then another guy who also might be able to try to stop Nacua is your boy Verrett, right?
Yeah, both of them. Yeah,
so both those two guys, it's going to be interesting seeing how Steve Wilks plays these guys on Puka, how they're going to scheme for him, and just to see what they could do, because we need that other guy in the playoffs.
Yeah, personally, if I'm Steve Wilks, I'm one series putting Verrett on there, the other series I'm putting Luter Jr. just to see what we got, you know. And if they're out there able to do, you know, something that a lot of NFL teams have not been able to do, and that's stop Puka Nacua, you got to look at it and be like, man, this guy has a chance to, he should have at least be in that conversation of starting. Because Ambry Thomas, I like him, but it's so frustrating with him just because one play, like in Seattle, when he had the interception, like, all right, he's turning a new leaf. Ambry Thomas, he's there. And then the next play, he just gets toasted for like 30, 40 yards. And it's like, damn it, here we go again. I think, obviously, Ambry is an upgrade from Oliver, because Oliver, man, he was just getting beat every damn play, no matter what. They were throwing the ball to his way, and he would give up catches. So he's been a little bit of upgrade, but I still think we can upgrade right there. There's a few positions where I'm like, you know, that's kind of iffy. And right now, I think we're like 8, 9 in total defense. To me, and I know 49er fans, we're expecting at least top 5. Like, that's the standard these past few years. And we have the talent to be a top 5. We should be a top 5 defense. A lot of it has to do, sometimes our cornerbacks getting toasted. And Ambry Thomas, he does seem to get toasted quite a bit. So, I mean, I really want to see what Darrell Luter has. What we've seen from him in special teams has been actually pretty special. We saw him when he chased down the kick returner from Seattle. It was like pretty much like DK Metcalf when he chased down Buda Baker. It was absolutely something to watch. Like, dude, this guy's fast. He's a 4.48 guy, big body. And remember in training camp, people were talking about, articles were written about him taking over Lenore's spot, like him actually solidifying his spot to be across from Ward. And we were hearing that all season, all training camp, and then what happens? He got hurt, and then so that went to bed right away, and all of a sudden they're panicking. Oh, we put Oliver right there in the slot and Lenore on the outside? So it completely changed. It's not the same as last year, because remember last year we were so spoiled because we had Ward on one side, Mosley on the other side, who was just as good as Ward, probably better, and then Lenore was inside. So I mean, that right there, our defenses were just giving up 7 points, 3 points a game. Our defense was just balling. So we're still looking for that position, and I really want to see what he's got, man. And I think he has a chance, man. We heard some special things in rookie minicamp, OTAs, and minicamp, that this guy was doing some really good things out there, really physical, not afraid to get down and dirty. So it's going to be really interesting because Puka, he is like a big body guy. So it's going to be interesting what he's going to be doing, bumping up, jamming him, because that's what he did in college. He liked being physical out there. So I mean, I'm pumped up to see what happens. If he kind of gets toasted, then obviously move on to the next guy. Let's see what Red has. So I mean, I want to keep going. I want to keep going down the list to Samuel Womack, to see what we have, because to me it seems like there might be someone better than Ambry Thomas out there, and he's already on this team, man.
Yeah, man, and it's not that big of a shock because, like, Ambry Thomas, besides his rookie year, man, he's been pretty sad recently. Yeah. I was 2 games ago. Who were we playing? But he pretty much got like completely turned around. Had that hold, gave up that flag. Was that the?
Was it the Cardinals?
That was the Cardinals game. It was the Cardinals game, and that continued their drive. Obviously, we still ended up pulling it off. But yeah, he's been struggling. But I think I do gotta give credit to this secondary, just because this year we haven't had our safety help that we had from last year, just because with all the injuries. Last year, obviously, Hufanga being back there, that helped a lot. Mm-hmm. But for the most part, we're going to see who steps up this last week. Who of the 2 guys, who do you project being the guy who maybe becomes that number 1 guy?
The opposite side of Charvarius. You know what? To tell you the truth, or back up to Lenore. I still like Verrett, even though I know people were bashing him on that play because he gave a touchdown. What it was, like 8 yards. Mm-hmm. He had badass coverage on that play, and that was the only catch he gave up. But when you see Lamar Jackson roll to his left, it's like, oh shit. Or when he rolls to the right, it's like we're screwed. And he had 5-6 seconds. Usually when you're a cornerback, if you hold the guy for 3-4 seconds, you're good. But anything after that, especially with guys like Lamar, man, you're in trouble, man. So Verrett, man, to me, he has that opportunity to take advantage of what's going on. And I really like him. I really think that he deserves a chance. I know a lot of people are saying, oh, he's old and whatever. Give the guy a chance. I think it's going to be him, but I really am so intrigued to see what Darrell Luter does. And Samuel Womack, all he's been doing is special teams. Yeah, he's a special team stud. Yeah, they want him in there because Greg Odom, he's out, and we need that stud out there. But give him a chance, because those cornerbacks, it's such a big position. We're going to go up against quarterbacks out there that know how to sling that ball. Dak Prescott, we're probably play him again. So I want a guy out there who's a baller, guy you could trust. And this right here, it's a blessing in disguise to see Puka Nacua out there, because we're gonna see what we got, man. We're finally gonna see what we got, and I'm excited, man. I'm pumped up, and it's gonna be such a huge opportunity for these guys, man.
All right, well, you guys let us know in the comments what you guys think is gonna happen. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. See y'all next time.
Peace.